do a live today, but I was like, you know what? I had an experience today with a client, and she actually brought this up. I was like, you know what? You're spot on. You are spot on. And this was great information. This was inspiring and motivational for me. I said, I got to share this with the league. I mean, sometimes I come on here and I give you things to think about to grow your business or something like that. But, you know, today I just want to talk about what can be helpful to help you get through the day. What can help you to get through the day. And this might be some information that you can share with some of your clients who may be struggling. For example, the lady who I was with today, she is an AK. She's above knee amputation, or amputee, I'm sorry, above knee amputee. And she's learning to walk again. And she brought this up. And I was like, man, this is really good. I want to share it. So she made the quote. I think she read this somewhere. So I can't claim this quote. All right, I can't claim this quote. I know I do come up with some stuff, but I can't claim this quote. All right, but she said, you know what? Some days, or every day, we may rely on a different form of strength. Every day we might rely on a different form of strength. Hello, David. How you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. And I thought, you know what? You're so right. And today, she was relying on a different form of strength. And I'm going to be honest with you, people. Today, I was relying on a different form of strength as well. Not only with her, with the clients that I did see today, but I'm going to be honest. And if you're watching this and you're one of my students today, or if you're on a coaching call, I'm going to be honest, man. And I'm going to call myself out. I know I didn't have my energy today, so I had to rely on some different strengths to get through the day. I don't know what it was. I mean, it started off first thing this morning when my wife and I were doing our workout, we were doing our HIIT workout, and there was some things I was like, babe, like I just ain't got it today. And then I went to the dentist, and I don't know if it was being in the chair and the work they did, but I left there. I just was like drained. Like my energy was just drained. So I had to rely on some other things to push me through. So what are we talking about here? Some days we have that physical energy to get us through the day. And when we've got that physical energy, the mental capacity, man, that's a fun day. That's a fun day because, man, we're ready to rock and roll. But you know what? Some days we don't have that physical energy. Today I didn't have the physical energy. I didn't have that physical energy in the workout. So I had to just push through it. Some days we don't have the mental energy. We don't have the mental energy. So if we don't have the mental energy, we might have to rely on our physical energy to get through the day. If our mental and physical energy are both not there, which like today at times I didn't have the mental or the physical energy, we might have to rely on our grit. Just our pure grit to just keep going. All right? Keep going. Push through it. Don't quit. Our don't quit mentality. That's what we might have to rely on sometimes. Because, you know, some days you're not going to have the physical, and some days you're not going to have the mental. So we just got to rely on our grit and just not quit. Finally, sometimes we just got to rely on the strength of our why. The strength of our why. If you're feeling like that you want to quit, if you don't have the physical energy, if you're mentally drained, we might have to rely on the strength of our why to get us through the day. That's very important for you if you're growing your business, or, you know what, even if you're working for someone. You might have days where, you know, you got to think back. You got to be selfish to your why. Why am I doing this? Why am I going through these struggles? That's why you need a good why. That's why you need a good, solid why. That's why you need to know your why. That's why you need to be selfish to your why. Because you're going to have some days that you're going to need your why to get you through. Now, those are some tips for you. How does this relate to your clients? Well, your clients go through the same thing. Like today, my lady, above knee amputee, all right, she was fatigued today. She was fatigued. She didn't perform as well physically. And I pointed that out to her, but said, but you know what? Today, you're being mentally strong. You're being mentally strong. And because she was being mentally strong, she was able to actually perform pretty well. Even though she didn't go as fast as she has been, but she performed well. She didn't drop off because mentally she was tough today. She also has a very strong why. She knows what she's trying to accomplish, and she keeps looking forward, always forward. In fact, she doesn't even want to compare to, well, remember how you used to be. She's like, I'm not like how I used to be. We ain't going back that way. We're going that way. She didn't want to compare to yesterday. She wants to look only forward. All right, so she has a very strong why, and today she didn't have the energy. So she relied on her mental strength and her why. So if you're working with clients who are maybe struggling with making progress, struggling that day, stop and point out to them, like, you know what? Some days we need to rely on different forms of strength to get through the day. And that's how you can inspire them, motivate them. Hopefully that helps them to get over a hump. All right? Some days, every day, we may have to rely on a different form of strength to get us through the day. Some days it's our physical energy. Some days it's our mental energy. Some days it's just our grit, our stubbornness to not give up. And some days it's just being selfish and having a strong why. Being selfish to our why and having a strong foundation in our why. So I just wanted to share that with y'all because, again, it was an experience that I had with one of my clients today, and I thought it was solid. It was gold. In fact, it was just fantastic. All right? I want to share that with you guys. Kick it up a notch. And people, it's the fourth quarter. It's the fourth quarter just now starting. We can finish this year strong, all right? So come on, let's go. Saddle up. Let's ride, people. Make it a great day.